Celeb Secrets is hanging out with Haven today. You're out in Los Angeles. You're riding out quarantine. So tell us, how's quarantine life been for you?
Man, it's been a little weird, a little odd to get used to, but it's been good. I think the first couple weeks I was just like, what am I gonna do? I just flew home to Nashville and I didn't really know what to do, and then I started doing Zoom sessions. So I've been doing a lot of Zoom sessions just from the house, and luckily we have the technology to be able to still work and have producers send tracks and all that. And we're slowly starting to do a little bit more collabs, but it's been mostly Zoom. But
yeah, I was gonna say, you've been really busy working on music, releasing music as well.
Yeah.
I just want to start off by talking about the Iggy Azalea song, because that's insane. First of all, I'm so proud of you because I know how far you've come along. Talk to us about this, how you guys met and how the songwriting process was.
Yeah, so we wrote Dance Like Nobody's Watching, and it was really a surprise to me. She just loved the song and decided she wanted to make it a single, and it kind of happened pretty fast. She made it a single and we put it out, and then she brought me back into the studio, and we've been working on her album a bit, so hopefully there'll be more coming from that. But yeah, so I've been out here working with her and writing for that, and she's just been so sweet and supportive, and I love her. She's great.
Yeah, I mean, that's just insane to me. I remember you from so long ago, and now it's like you got songs with Iggy Azalea. You're singing on the track too. Well, what does that feel like, that everything's starting to come together?
It's exciting. I mean, I obviously love Iggy and her music, but if you would have asked me, even a few months ago, if I would have been in the studio with her, that would not have been something I would have guessed at all. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity, and yeah, it's been really fun, but definitely not anything I would have thought would have ever happened in my life. But yeah, I'm having fun. I love the writing side, so to get to write on some of her songs has been fun.
Of course. And I want to talk about your own music too. You've put out 3-4 singles so far this year?
Yeah, we just started putting out some singles every 6 weeks, and it's been fun. You write so much, and I've been writing for so long that it's just nice to get music out there, and we're planning for next year already, for 2021, and I'm excited for that because the music for next year is pretty up-tempo, a bit more on the dancey side. I think this year's stuff was definitely a little more just vibey and mellow-ish. Not mellow, but, not super up, let's go. So 2021's music is very energetic, which I'm excited about. And hopefully if we're touring next year, the show is going to be more energetic and all of that. So we'll see how everything goes, but
yeah, I was gonna say, I know you were supposed to go on tour back in March or something, because I remember seeing it. You were gonna go on tour with Dinah Jane, and then the whole pandemic happened, and then we were all stuck at home.
I know, it was crazy because I think I was supposed to go on tour, and I think maybe a week before all tours got shut down, and that was when I was like, oh my gosh, this is real, but so crazy. Super crazy, but I'm very much looking forward to when everything opens back up and it's safe to tour. And I think the energy from everybody, including the audience, the artists, everybody's just going to be so excited and just thankful to even just be at a show and around people. And I think everybody's going to have a whole new perspective on that, and gratefulness for just being able to be healthy and be at a concert.
You're killing it. I obviously, we keep in touch on social media, and I see everything that you do, and I'm just so happy for you. I know Selena Gomez shouted you out on her Instagram, and she has millions and millions of followers. How was that for you? I mean, I know Selena, but how was that for you?
Yeah, she's been so kind to me, and she's literally the sweetest. But to have her support is definitely a dream come true, and I've always looked up to her even before I knew her. So just to have her as a mentor and have her in my life has been a huge blessing. So yeah, I love her, and I'm very thankful. That was definitely surreal to have her support, for sure.
And have you ever maybe thought about doing music together? Because I feel like you guys kind of have a similar sound. You already have that connect. I feel like you just have to do it.
That would be cool. I mean, that would be something that I would love we'll see. But that would be cool. That's a good idea.
Right? Right? You're gonna have to pitch it. And you've been talking about all this new music and things like that. So can we expect an EP from you maybe next year, or is it just gonna be?
So next year we're releasing a song every 6 weeks next year. So however many that would equal, that probably equals around what, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
So it'll be around, like next year, it'll be around an EP worth of music, but we're going to be spreading it out release-wise so we can just focus on each song.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, lots of new music that's continuing to come, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And like, what's the sound like? What are you writing about? Is there anything going on in your life that's inspiring music?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like COVID and quarantine, you're just sitting in your house and stuff, but the music that has come out of that has been very like lively and energetic and dancey and just fun, which is kind of like odd because you'd think I would just be writing like sad songs, like I'm stuck in my room, but I think I mentally just kind of like did the opposite of what I was feeling almost. Yeah. But no, it's cool. It's kind of like a mix of, I don't know, like The Weeknd, Dua, Britney even. It's like a little bit of throwback but current, some like Four on the Floor, but yeah, really cool, just kind of a different sound than I've done before, so I'm really excited about it.
And is there anything maybe like behind the scenes that we wouldn't know when you're making this music that's been out or that's going to be coming out?
I guess just because of quarantine, like a few of the songs the vocals were just recorded like in my bedroom. Yeah. Or even here, I'm staying at my manager's house and I'm just recording the vocals in my bathroom because the sound is like
better.
Yeah, it's like keeps everything in that room and there's no like other noise. So like some of the vocals that will be out like to the world will have been done just like in my room or in my manager's house at his bathroom. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. And I don't think that would have ever happened if it wasn't for COVID. But luckily the technology is good and I'm able to send the vocals onto the producers and it sounds good. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And like, what's maybe one thing that you really want to do once the pandemic's over? I mean, obviously we're going to be hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to hang out with you first.
Okay.
First and foremost. And I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is touring. I really want to tour and perform and all of that. That's probably that's the second thing next to you.